bit peaceful this morning. What is up, everyone? We are going into the Bronx right now over the George Washington motherfucking Bridge. See the Manhattan skyline coming up on the right. Coming up right now on the right, that's the Manhattan skyline. Tallest building you see on the right side there is the Empire State Building. World Trade Center is not in your view at the moment. It might be in a couple minutes. I think you should get a glimpse of the World Trade in a couple minutes. I can see it, but it's just not visible on the camera. For all of you that don't know, I am from Manhattan, so it's kind of a trip to bring a load of beef from Colorado into the city for me. I think the odds of someone growing up in Manhattan to be driving a semi into the city from Colorado are pretty freaking low. I'm sure it's happened before, but just not many times. George Washington Bridge and the area surrounding the George Washington Bridge has the most accidents by far of any area in the United States, including Atlanta and Los Angeles. I've actually gotten in an accident on the George Washington Bridge years ago in my personal car. I clipped someone's bumper. Let's hope that doesn't happen tonight. We got an a-hole alert coming up here in this SUV. He's got handicap plates, of course, and he's flashing everyone to get over. It's pretty cool knowing that I will be bringing beef into the city that's probably going to the same supermarkets that my mom shopped for food for me as a kid. So it's pretty cool to be supplying the city that I grew up in right now, I'm not gonna lie. Been a few things going on these last few weeks. Basically just a few women that I've been off and on with until I met a girl that she still works there. I didn't drive her that crazy. She works at a truck stop in Virginia, off of the I-81. This girl is absolutely nuts, which is my type. I was buying chicken to eat, whatever, at the truck stop, and she was staring at me. Like, and when I mean staring at me, like, she didn't take her eyes off me. And like, this is a public service announcement for any guys or any girls out there. If someone's staring at you and they don't take their eyes off you, they're interested. So right after I got my chicken, I asked for her number, and I've seen her twice since I bought that chicken, and she is absolutely nuts. So that's been beautiful. I hit 1,800 miles yet. I'm not sure what that means. And I will take that last comment as a compliment. We've only got about 15 miles remaining this morning, but those 15 miles are not going to take 15 minutes. That is a surety. I have dodged and weaved through. I've missed a lot of traffic. There's been traffic on parallel roads this morning, but somehow I've bypassed it. This guy's in trouble up here. I think he's just securing his load. Let him get some space. Alright, if you comment from here on out, I am not going to be reading the comments because it's going to get a little hairy up here. Like I said, I'm from Manhattan, dropping in the Bronx this morning. My grandmother is actually coming to have breakfast with me during my drop, so that's really cool. She was going to visit me yesterday when I was in Pennsylvania, but it was raining, so I said she probably shouldn't drive. Alright, here we go. This is the GW right in front of us. Wow, I am freaking amazed by the lack of traffic right now. I have won the lotto this morning. Holy crap. I thought this was going to be absolutely off the hook. This should be packed with cars. I guess it's pretty early, but it's not that early. Wow. Okay, so this is the GW Bridge. We are about to be on it. I mean, we are less than 300 meters away from the bridge, right? It's less than 200 meters actually away from the bridge proper. We are on the bridge and we are driving over the Hudson River that separates New York and New Jersey right at this moment. It's really a trip. I mean, I've been over the GW in a truck, obviously. I've been to the Bronx in a truck, obviously, but it's really a trip for me whenever I do this since I'm from Manhattan. I'm trying to remember which lane to be in. I think I could be in this lane or the middle lane. I have a feeling I should get in the middle lane, so that's what I'm going to do. Just have this weird feeling. Like I said, I have been in an accident on this bridge. That was in my personal vehicle years and years ago. I clipped someone's bumper. The absolute lack of traffic over this bridge just now is absolutely incredible. That should not have happened. So that was like literally like winning the lotto just now. That was wild. Okay, I was right. I do have to be in this lane, so I'm happy I'm already in it. Because the right lane is an exit-only lane, and that is not our exit. I have been on this road hundreds, if not thousands of times. In my Jeep, in my Mustang, etc. But not too many times in a truck. Many truckers would rather not drive into the city, which I get. I don't enjoy it necessarily, but I do like it because I'm from here. And I think it's really cool to supply goods and food and stuff to the place I grew up in. I think anyone would think that's cool, but I think it's extra special since it's the city for me. So this is the West Side Highway that we're on right now. If I was to take this, it would go all the way. If I was to take this directly, it would go all the way to the southern tip of Manhattan. We are in the Bronx. I guess let me clarify, this is not the West Side Highway, but I don't know, for all intents and purposes it is. To me at least. I would consider this the West Side Highway. It's not the West Side Highway, but I would consider it the West Side Highway. Just because it connects to it. This is an absolute wild place to be in a semi-truck, and that is not an exaggeration. By no means. So this bridge takes you directly into Manhattan, Madison Avenue Bridge, and then the 3rd Avenue Bridge, which is coming up, that exit will be coming up on the right. That also takes you directly into Manhattan. So that bridge will take you directly into Harlem, which is a neighborhood in Manhattan. If you don't know, I know a lot of you know that Harlem is a neighborhood in Manhattan. Some of you probably don't. The southern tip of Harlem connects to the northern part of Central Park. Let's see, what else? What are the city trivia can I give you? We're in the Bronx, so Fordham University is in the Bronx. Columbia is not in the Bronx. Columbia is in the northern part. Columbia University is in the northern part of Manhattan. I don't know. I am from the same neighborhood that FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, grew up in Lower Manhattan. Well, kind of mid to Lower Manhattan. The fact that I'm driving a truck here is absolutely nuts to me. Man, I knew that freaking box truck was going to do that. I was prepared for that because that guy bypassed the Madison Avenue Bridge, and I knew he was going to go into the 3rd Avenue Bridge. There was traffic coming off the exit for the Madison Avenue Bridge. So I'm glad I kind of recognized that. I forgot about it for a little while I was talking to you guys, but yeah. A lot of people don't like coming here on the truck, but like I said, I don't mind it since I'm from here. This is an absolute freaking trip to me. An absolute freaking trip to me. Funniest part, I think maybe the craziest part about this is I used to be a bike messenger in the city, so I've delivered I have transported, delivered, whatever you want to say, things that weigh less than a gram in the city, and I delivered paper checks like 3 or 4 miles all over the city, legal documents, all kinds of stuff in my messenger bag, on my bicycle, in the city, in the Bronx, even from Manhattan to the Bronx. So the fact that I am taking something in a semi to a part of the Bronx is absolutely wild, considering I used to be a bike messenger. Ooh. Almost missed that exit. That's okay. That's alright. You don't want to miss exits around here because things can get a little wild. A little spice for you guys. A little spice. Just a little spice. started talking about being a bike messenger, I thought I was on a bike. I can't corner like I can on a bike and a truck. Okay, we're getting into the streets of the Bronx right now. This is a massive kind of staging area for the rest of New York. Most of the goods that arrive into the 5 boroughs arrive through the Bronx and then go into Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Staten Island, as well as obviously the Bronx. A-hole alert coming up here on the right. I wish my uncle was alive to see me come to the city in a semi-truck. He would be flipping the fuck out. He'd be flipping out. Like I said, we're in Bronx, New York this morning, and it has been super quiet, super smooth. I did not hit I hit so little traffic, I would say it was none. We're on Halleck Street and Randall Avenue right now. There's a box truck blocking the right lane, so this is going to be fun coming off this light. Only one a-hole tried to get in front of me, that's good. Tried and succeeded. Look at all these cement trucks lined up across the road. When we go through this intersection, there's cement trucks on the right, cement trucks on the left. Check them out. They are loaded up. I'm pretty sure that's a cement plant coming up here on the right, which is why they're probably here. There is a junkyard coming up on the right too. That yellow fencing area is a massive junkyard here on the rocks. So you can get all the kinds of car parts that have been stolen fresh for your car repair needs. There is a semi making a U-turn on this road coming up. I don't know if you could, well, you're going to be able to see him after this guy, this moron that passed in front of me. Look at this semi. Oh, wow, that's special. This guy's special. What the F are you doing, dude? This guy's making a U-turn. Oh, he's backing in. Okay, wow, that sucks. I thought he was making a U-turn. Look at that. That is wild. I'm glad I'm not him. I can do it, but that doesn't mean I want to. Just because you could do something doesn't mean you should. And that is a fact. There's a pickup truck on my right. He is so antsy to get by. He's being such a prick to this driver who is doing a really good job getting into this building. We got someone with a vest on. We got this truck. Look at this moron in the pickup truck. I hope bad things for you today, buddy. I hope bad things for you. I hope bad things for you today. I think I'm supposed to stay on the left side here. I could be wrong, but I think I'm supposed to stay on the left. It's kind of weird because this looks like a two-way road, but it's not. If I didn't know this was a one-way road on both sides, I would not have done this, but I do know. It just looks really odd. I'm sure it looks odd to you guys, the fact that this is both. I'm going in the right direction, don't worry. I know it looks like I might not be, but I am going in the right direction. I scouted this out before I came this morning. Because you kind of need to. Now. Oh. Now I might be going the wrong way. No. I'm going the right way. This just looks so freaking weird. It just looks like I'm not supposed to be where I am. I'm supposed to be where I am. It just looks like I'm not. So it's kind of messing with my mind. Like I said, I scouted it out. But even though I scouted it out, doesn't mean things aren't messed up right now. Okay. Seeing these trucks parked here makes me feel a little better. And knowing that I stayed on the right side of the road, because my entrance is coming up here, I think. I don't know that I would have been able to get through the entrance had it been on the other side. And that would have been an absolute clusterfuck, because I would have had to, figure out my routing from there, which would have been not good, obviously. Yeah, that would have absolutely freaking sucked if I took that side. Because I would not be able to get into this market right now. Like I said, my grandmother is meeting me here for breakfast later, which is freaking awesome. Absolutely freaking awesome. This has been an absolutely delightful time this morning. What's up, man? Pay with card. I put it in there. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. All right. All right. Two. All right, I am all paid up. It costs $30 to enter this place, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Honestly, if I wasn't working right now, I might cut someone because that is stupid. They absolutely rape truckers sometimes, and this is one of the places they do it. Costs $30 just to enter this place, and that is not my unloading fee. That is not anything like that. That is just to enter this place. That is just for entry, which is absolutely freaking crazy. $30 it just cost me to go through that gate. All right, I'm gonna stop complaining. I sound like one of my relatives complaining about parking fees and tolls in the city, and I guess it's in my blood, but it's just ridiculous sometimes what they do to truckers and what they do to everyone with tolls and shit like that. Especially that's garbage. These people, the businesses that are in this little area right here can easily soak up whatever it costs for whatever that fee is for. Because they're making tons of money. It's cold outside, everyone. It is cold outside. Should I hit a couple cars on the way in? I kind of just want to breeze up against a couple cars with New Jersey license plates. It might make me feel better. Probably shouldn't do it, but it might make me feel better. Is that sick? Should I not say things like that? Is that sick? Don't worry, I won't do that. don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there's a truck there. I wanted to park over here. I don't think... I guess I could fit there. Is there parking up here? Oh my god, it's so bumpy. I think I'm gonna park over there. I mean, I'm talking like I'm in a car. I guess it's parking right there. I'm not going to be able to make that turn now. So this run I'm on right now into the Bronx, obviously we're in the Bronx right now. I love backing up just crazy enough actually. Whatever. This run I'm on right now. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. This run I'm on right now to the Bronx is coming all the way from Colorado. All the way from Colorado. What's up? Yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. All the way from Colorado to the Bronx. Like I said, I'm sorry I haven't been streaming, guys. Things have been a little hectic but good. I'm with this girl that I met at a truck stop in Virginia. She's absolutely freaking crazy, and it's been awesome these last few weeks. So, kind of just been involved in that. I will keep the stream running for a little bit, just because this area is probably interesting to look at. But I hope you guys enjoyed the drive into New York, right? That was crazy. That was freaking crazy, yo. No, I'm glad I got here in one piece. I'm glad I'm on time. I'm 20 minutes freaking early. I could have like a hot dog, a beer, and a cigarette and get laid with the time I have left. So I'm sure I could dial up an ex-girlfriend right now. I'm not gonna do that. I do have an ex, I have a couple ex-girlfriends that live kind of close to here actually, but I still won't do it. No, it's really cool. It's really cool dropping in the Bronx, considering how close I grew up to here. I'm going to check in, guys. I will be right back. Obviously, the stream is going to keep on running, so enjoy it as you will, and I will be right back. And so leave any questions you guys have in the comments about the city, or really, I mean, we should keep the focus on the city today. I'm from Manhattan. I'm dropping in the Bronx. I have transported everything from paper checks to blood to human organs, no bullshit, to airplane parts, to medical supplies, and now I am transporting beef from Colorado all the way to the Bronx, New York. So ask any questions about anything, I'll come back and I'll answer them. We are in the place I grew up, so I'm pretty happy.
Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna shut down the stream for now. I have some phone calls to make. Like I said, my grandmother is coming to meet me for breakfast, and my grandfather might come too. I'm not sure if he's gonna come, but my grandmother's coming, so I'm gonna shut down the stream for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed our trip into New York City, our trip into the Bronx. I'll see you guys later. I will definitely be streaming on the way out. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.